Alright, so we got the floor drain open back up here to go ahead and drop in. And just to illustrate this again, which I didn't do by a video on the first examination, this is an open grate type of floor drain here, and this drain ties directly into the sanitary sewer. Now, a basement drain connecting to the sanitary sewer is okay so long as there is a P-trap in the system, and the function of the P-trap is actually to go ahead and click this here. And what that does is it keeps water in the pipe to prevent sewer gases from coming up. So this is kind of a non-standard setup, so I would definitely recommend this get capped off to prevent the sewer gases from coming back. But we'll go ahead and drop in here real quick, and we'll run out that backwater valve to illustrate it. It's all just debris from the basement floor dropped into that line. And then right here is where the actual drain system connects in. Off to the left of the screen there, you'll see that pipe coming in. And now we're basically pushing underneath the foundation wall, or the basement wall here that's on the far right side of the structure. And as we push out a couple more feet, we're going to hit this backwater valve. And this is that backwater valve. Now basically what this is it's a component that's intended to protect the structure in the event of a backup of the public sewer, and it's intended to protect those areas of the structure or those fixtures that are actually lower than the floodroom of the public sewer, which, as described in the initial report, would be the street level. Not the entire house. In other words, the main floor of the house and the second floor of the house are well above that floodroom. So, the only things that should be protected in this situation, essentially, is just this downstairs laundry area. The laundry tub sink itself, which you would drain your washer into. Now here, we'll go ahead and just push the flap open a tiny bit just to look past it. You'll see if I push through that, my camera will get stuck, which is why we didn't push through it in the first situation. Beyond that, we do transition back to an original cast iron pipe. So the thought, or the speculation anyways at this point, is that it's going to be cast iron from this point all the way out to that other cleanout that was discovered out in the front yard. That's a situation where these older properties sometimes were connected at a later date to public sewers. Maybe not, but that's kind of irrelevant at this point. But that's the 6-inch clay pipe, and that would be very common. And then I would expect this 4-inch cast iron runs all the way out to where that cleanout is, if that were to be the case. Once we got an access and were able to get in ahead of this, and we were to discover that, we would certainly want to be able to monitor that cast iron, because based on what I see on the pipes under the structure here, we've already had some of those pipes replaced. We've got older cast irons, original cast iron still left in service that has rust blisters, and it looks like it's beginning to fail. So potentially we could have a situation here where we've got much older cast iron that's nearing the end of its useful service life, and we would certainly, if it is functional, we'd say, it's fine, it's working, but if it, we definitely want to be able to monitor it so that we can more accurately project an upgrade date, or if we were to find that there were signs of failures, then we would definitely recommend upgrade at this time. Unfortunately, without being able to push through here, this is all speculation. So can't really provide any additional information today, other than that we did get in through that cleanout that's much further from the house than expected. And we did inspect essentially what we refer to as the lateral portion, the pipe that comes from the city sewer up to the property. But we still have a significant amount of the main sewer line here on the property that is unable to be examined. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video portion of today's follow-up, and then I'll be issuing a second written report to kind of further describe these findings, the new section that was looked at today, and then to kind of re-emphasize that the existing recommendations that we had made here on the first examination do still apply. We still have a condition here at the structure that is non-standard. There's really no way to maintain a significant portion or monitor that portion of the main sewer line. without performing some sort of an alteration here on this configuration. So, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.